Hey guys, so in this tutorial we're going to learn about for loops. So for loop is also another fundamental part of coding, which does the same thing as a while loop but in a different way, and it'll execute a certain block of code multiple times depending on whether a condition is met. And it's useful in different places depending on what you want to do in your program. So first you'll write for your curly brackets and your not curly brackets, your regular brackets, and then your curly brackets. So this is where you would execute your code multiple times. And in your for loop, you have there are three different parts to a for loop. There's um, the initial value of the loop variable, then there's where you want your loop to stop, and there's the increment. So I'll show you. So suppose if I want to create a variable int count and set that equal to 1 in our for loop. So that's our initial loop variable value. And then suppose if I want count to go up to 10, so while count is less than equal to 10, I'll just increase count by 1, and I'll just print that out. So see, it'll print out the numbers 1 to 10. Oh, I forgot. I thought I put an equals here. 1 to 10. Yay. So you can use both loops in any situation. It's just which one do you prefer. So in general, I use a for loop when I know how many times I want to loop, but I use a while loop. Suppose if I'm getting user input, and suppose if a person is playing a game and I don't know whether they want to keep playing or not, I would just put my code in a while loop, and while the user wants to keep playing, I would execute the code to play the game. So that's one example where I would use a while loop instead of a for loop. One challenge for you is to try and make go up by 2's from 1 to 10. So you could try that out. So hopefully it was successful. The way you do it is really simple. Just instead of count plus plus, you would have count plus equals 2. Yeah, so that was pretty simple. And suppose if you want to go down, suppose if I wanted to go from 20 to 1, let's try and figure out how you would do that. Okay, so hopefully you were successful. It's pretty similar to what we did in the while loop. So you'd start count at 20, and you'd end count at 1, and while count is greater than 1, you'll continue to decrease count's value. So just again, another shortcut. If you want to write count minus minus, that's the same as writing count is equal to count minus 1. So count minus minus. So I'll just print all the numbers between 20 and 1. And there they are. So that's all for this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.